So,
and we're back.
Sorry, I got my new orange jacket on. I'm just breaking right in like the Kool-Aid man.
Hey, Kool-Aid. And RJ shows up. Hi, RJ.
Hello, Matt.
It's been a week. So here we are.
Yeah.
We're back. What is this? I'm going to try to figure out what day today is.
It doesn't matter. It's a day that ends with Y, my friend.
Amen. And drink up. All right. So we're back. If you haven't listened to last week's episode, it's an important one. We had the head of Whatnot Collectibles, Eric. What a dude, by the way. Great guy.
Yep.
Spent some time explaining their repack policy.
Yeah.
And I've spent some time after the interview thinking through some things, RJ. So I've got some questions for you.
For me? Okay.
For you.
All right.
We don't do repacks. RJ is a heavy breaker over on the Whatnot platform. But it's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What is?
The policy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, anything that can protect the consumer.
Right.
Right. And kind of help that. I'm just waiting for 3 months from now when, right. Because anything that comes out new, it's on paper, it sounds like a good idea. And like we've secured this and we've polished these holes and all this kind of stuff. Right. I'm waiting for in 3 to 6 months when you start to see repercussions from people that are breaking the policy rules. Right. Are they enforcing it? Are they standing by what they're trying to do? Are they teaching the people, like Eric said, with their help docs and all that stuff, about how to properly do this, right? That's kind of what I'll be looking for. And, even the question I brought up about the digital repacks, at some point that is going to come into play and they will then have to adjust, I think, policy on that because, you could easily just like all the money that's out there, right? To buy and resell packs. I'm surprised there's not even like a repurchase site. I don't know. I'm in some breakers and things like that use them. But at the same time, like if someone opens something, I'm surprised there's not a repurchase right there. Like, oh, we'll totally buy that back from you right now for 80% comp.
We really like that, but 80%. No, hey, we're not going to rehash the entire episode, but there are points I want to make. So if you're listening, just stick around. We'll talk about some other stuff, World Series, NFL, whatever. But like I said, I've been thinking through this. We're getting a lot of people reaching out to us, talking about the thing, and I can't move away from. Well, of course they have to have a policy. You got to protect the consumer. You got to protect people coming there spending their hard-earned money. So I applaud it. Yeah. And Whatnot paid me not a dime to say that. So anyway, good people, the way they approached it. And I will bore you now with the fact I've been doing PR for a very long time. Their approach was spot on. Not a single thing was off limits. They didn't care what I asked.
No, they actually were more like, I think they were like, bring it. They're like, we will answer the questions, right? And that shows a lot of trust in just the process. And that's at the same time, like questions are going to be raised that we don't even know. And we even reached out to, people that watch our show and stuff like that of like, what do you want to know, right? What are we missing that you want to know?
And we asked him every single question we got.
And he gave an answer for every single one.
So anyway, it's a no-brainer. So good on them. Let's keep going, RJ.
Yes.
Because I got some, basically I'm going to be interviewing you today, RJ.
Interviewing me. Well,
because the World Series is set.
Yes.
Boo. Are we booing though? I mean, I think
we are.
I almost said I think the best American League team with a chance to beat the Dodgers, but then Shohei shows up and does what he did in the last. I don't even have words for it.
What I really hate, Matt, is I really hate living at a time when there's a generational talent that I can't just freaking hate.
I know it's
like I can't not like the guy.
Great
the guy
point.
Is so freaking likable.
Great point.
He's quiet. He's reserved. He's not overly showy.
Yep.
He's there for the team. He's all like, "Hey, sure, I'll defer the money." And people can hate that, but at the same time, if you think about it like a job, right? Like everyone works corporate positions or internal, whatever you might work. If somebody came to you and said, "Hey, we'll give you more money stretched out over more years, but you can still make enough on the side from your side gig to pay for everything," and then you'll be like totally set for life. I think you'd be like, "Yeah, you know what? I'll take that too. I'll take it."
You had me at corporate. I'm ready to jump out the window. You're absolutely right. I could not agree more, and I struggle with this because I have, I don't hate. Actually, this is a tangent. Stand by.
Yeah, all right.
I don't hate the Dodgers, but you always grow up as a child, and I'm taking this somewhere, so follow along. Disliking a team for whatever reason. I've always disliked with severe passion the Dodgers as in the baseball world. No other team. I dislike the Astros now more for obvious reasons. Sorry, Astros fans. and I'm about to say something that's going to hurt me to say out loud because you're the only person I could talk to you about this. I hated the Dallas Cowboys my whole life. I'm on Netflix watching the damn, I don't know what it's called, America's Team on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, watch it. And then you realize, who the hell am I to not like the Cowboys? I get what they did. They actually were pretty damn brilliant doing it.
You know what? It's same here. As much as the Cowboys get hate and Jerry Jones gets hate, if I was a billionaire and I owned a team, you know what I would do? I would play that team like a fantasy baseball team all day long. I'd be like, you know what? We're going to make moves. We're going to do this. And that's why as a Yankees fan, I love George Steinbrenner because he was a fan and he would be like reactionary. Like, nope, you just you just have an 0 for 20 hit streak. You're out. We're getting someone new.
Next.
All right, that's a little reactionary, yes. But at the same time, he'd be like, I don't care what it's going to cost. I don't care if I'm going over luxury tax. We're going to do it, right?
Yeah.
And you don't see that a lot with owners now. Ever since Moneyball kind of came in, it's like where can we cut the margin and the edges, but at the same time, where can we charge $14 for a hot dog so that we can still stick it to the fans, so that when they come in, we can put the best foot forward for a team.
Better owners,
yeah,
do better. But so anyway, I'm watching. You got to watch it, RJ. Do you hate the Dallas Cowboys like I did?
No, I mean that was my prime time as a kid.
Yeah, you were a 49ers fan.
Well, I was a 49ers fan. Yeah.
And that's a big part of the show. Anyway, it's a great show. But I realize as an older gentleman, watching it like, why did I hate these guys? I grew up in Pittsburgh, so of course there was that rivalry.
No, man, I don't know.
But Michael Irvin seems like a fine guy. He had some problems in his life, but who the hell am I? I got to live in the glass house. I got problems of my own, And the guy could play football. I mean, fearless. Anyway, so I've grown up a bit, RJ.
Yeah, I don't like I said, me growing up as a 49ers fan, I just love Steve Young. Montana was just before my time, so Steve Young was great. Just Jerry Rice in that transition, and then Terrell Owens. Man, I'll never forget when he scored that touchdown and pulled that Sharpie out of his sock and signed that football, and
right,
that was the moment I'm like, that dude gets it.
That was brilliant.
Showmanship. That's what it is. Love him or hate him, it's showmanship. But that's why, even during the Cowboys in that time, I remember my grandma never bet. Hardcore, Catholic, went to church twice a day, all that stuff.
This grandma, the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in Illinois.
I know her. I know her.
Yeah. And
big fan. Hey,
yes,
grandma.
Hey, grandma. Yes, exactly. And I, as a kid, the Dallas Cowboys, I'll never forget this. This is like a core memory.
You got a kid. She bet you.
Well, so I as a kid, I was just like, Grandma, I'll bet you $2 that, the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl. I can't remember what year it was when they went on their streak. Right. But yeah, they ended up winning, and I got a letter in the mail from my grandma and grandpa, but it was handwritten. The note was in my grandpa's handwriting, and he was like, RJ, the shyster. And it was just the $2. And that was it. And I have a really good feeling that it was really hard for him to give up that $2 because he's just like this kid, I swear to God, because they would travel up to see the Bears.
Yeah.
Preseason, they would go to training camp, every year. It was like a ritual for them. And that was, just stuff that you remember, right? Which is always just funny that I was growing up as a kid in Chicago. I was never a Bears fan. I was never a Bulls fan. I was always an external fan of different teams. But then as I've gotten older, I'm just like,
RJ's a contrarian, everybody.
Well, as I got older, I'm just like, the Bears are legit. They, like that. But
it's a strange thing. So
yeah,
I get it. Also, I'm blown away by the grandma story. I'm RJ's brother-in-law, and I know grandma very well, and cannot believe she called you a shyster. Actually,
no, it was grandpa. Grandpa did. I could almost imagine
sweetest lady on earth. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, gentlemen.
No, you know what she used to do? She used to, because we'd stay over at her house, right? And she would like slip me $5 and be like, "Hey, we're gonna go, to the store and get some candy." I'd be like, "This is awesome, Grandma. This is awesome. Going to Grandma's house."
That was the first experience. Hey, just a taste here.
Yeah, exactly. Here, stick with me, kid. I'm like, well, yeah. Yeah. Love you, Grandma. Love you.
Yeah, she's amazing. But I'm a little shocked by that. I gotta give her a hard time next time we're up there. All right, so back to the Dodgers. Yes, it's impossible to dislike Shohei.
Yep.
And honestly, when you look at the team, it's truly impossible to dislike any of those guys. They play ball hard and they win. I mean, what are you gonna do? Yeah. But I don't like the Dodgers. It's a weird thing. But Shohei, you're right.
I think you and I might be aligned, and it's not necessarily the Dodgers that you don't like. I just don't like the fan base because they, at this point,
you do realize we're going to get hurt now.
Yeah, then again, I can't say this coming from a Yankees fan because you just get cocky, right? And I think it's because I'm past that because I've already had my heyday, right? So now I'm watching another team live their heyday, and I'm
Are
just
you
like,
done? My God, Judge is still on the team.
oh, they're wasting his talent. It's disappointing.
God, you hear this, guys? The
Yeah.
Blue Jays are in the World Series, and he's over here sad and upset.
Yeah.
I don't know,
but you know
man.
what happened? But Springer put him in, and that was the dagger for me because I'm just like, man.
I know that was tough.
I had to run an errand, so I was gone, and I'm just like, man, Seattle's gonna do it. It's 3-1. They're doing it. And I get back from the errand, and I pre-called. I was like, "Can I turn the game on? I'm coming in the hot. Like I'm coming in hot, right? Like I'm like
He's
coming
whipping
through
around
door.
the corner. Have it on.
Exactly. And I get inside, and as soon as I get inside, I was just like, "What happened?" You know, because then it's 4-3, and no joke, I had missed his home run by like mere minutes, and I'm like,
it was beautiful baseball. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I said
I could, but that's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I missed. It's not necessarily the upset about him hitting it. It's more like I didn't get to experience the tension, right? Because that's what I love about baseball, right? Is it's not, there's not a timer. There's not a clock, right? You have to get 27 outs. If you cannot get those 27 outs and runs get scored, that is on you and your team. It's not NBA or football where you can kneel and all this stuff like that. You have to do the work to get the job done.
Yeah. 100%.
And that's what I love about it. Like that atmosphere in playoff baseball is so amazing because as the innings go, that's your clock, right? Time is running out. I've got less outs to use. I have to get more. And what am I going to do to get there? Right? It's great.
Right, so a couple of questions for you then.
Mm-hmm.
This is on a no-brainer. Who's going to win it?
Fans.
Are they though?
No, I'm going to tell you.
We win if it goes 7.
No, you know.
Am I right?
You know, if it goes 7, oh my God, it's not going 7.
But that's how we win. We get more baseball. We suck it for what it's worth.
No,
I probably should have let that part out.
I am on because the CBA is coming up, right? So we have one more year. They have next year, and then it's the CBA, right? Mm-hmm. And there's going to be a work stoppage. I'm telling you right now, prepare. You get one more year of baseball, ladies and gentlemen.
Behind the brakes calling it.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's brewing, right? Because of the deferred contract stuff, because of where owners are, it's coming, right? Because even last time players fought for a little bit more and getting more money for it. It's coming, and it's going to be brutal this time. It's not going to be halfway into spring training, right?
Wait. Am I going to miss an entire season?
I don't know, man.
I'm looking at RJ like he's actually at the table with these guys.
You know what the craziest situation that happened during one of the previous CBAs, right? Of all people, Matt Williams, who had played for the Diamondbacks, was playing for the White Sox at the time, I believe.
I forgot about that.
And he was actually on pace. He was pacing to break the home run record.
Could you imagine?
And Matt Williams, third baseman Matt Williams. Yes, that's right. Third baseman Matt Williams. Look him up. I'm telling you, crazy. It was with the White Sox, and then they went to the strike season, and he so he was on projection, but you never know, right? Things happen, right?
Oh yeah, things happen.
But yeah, so
look at Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, I mean, he got 61 technically with the playoffs.
Yeah, no, he's up. He hit another one last night.
See, I step out for 1 minute.
Hold on a second. RJ is a breaker, so he's breaking over there on Whatnot platform. It's 2 packs a day. So sometimes his breaks will go into the games, and he's missing some of this stuff. I think Cal Raleigh's up to 63 or 64.
Did he get 2 the other night, or was it just 1? He's
got a lot.
Well, you know what?
We're on time. We're talking about Cal Raleigh. I'm going to make a very unpopular point here, but hear me out, RJ.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cal Raleigh should be the MVP.
Well, the beautiful part of the MVP is playoffs don't count.
No, I was waiting for you to say why, but
no.
Yeah, fine. They don't count.
No. Okay.
Most valuable player. Here's my argument.
Yeah. Okay.
Value.
Go on.
Obviously, Aaron Judge is of great value to his team.
Yes.
Being first in 8 out of 10? Is it 8 out of 10 categories, or is it 9 out of 10?
I think it's 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 categories. Best player, hands down. But what did Cal Raleigh do for the game? The fans. He made Seattle rise up. Come on, get with me, man.
No.
This works better without a damn Yankee fan in the room. No, really, think about it. The emotional impact he had on the game. He had no passed balls the entire season until
the playoffs. Oh no. But we're not counting that, right?
Right.
Okay.
It doesn't count. But I mean, just the work of squatting all day and then getting up and hitting that, and then just I think
there's nothing against that. I totally
I'm looking at value from the emotional aspect.
Mm-hmm.
not from production, because neither team is going to the World Series. So now it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So now you can look at it from that. Like, hey, the guy made probably a lot of fans. Like, hey, I could pull for this guy. He looks like a plumber that came to my house last week. I mean, he does. He looks like a regular dude.
I mean, if you
Aaron Judge looks like a world-class freaking athlete. You put the two of them together, oh, that's my plumber, and that's a professional athlete.
But what's insane is...
Sorry, Cal, by the way.
If you
huge respect, dude.
If you take Aaron Judge out of that lineup, it's a totally different lineup. Totally different.
Okay, you put Harry Ford in instead of Cal Ralla.
The guy that invented cars? Wait, what?
Henry Ford? What the? No, the backup catcher, because they put him in for a minute and he got a hit. I don't know.
Good for that guy.
I disagree. What do you guys think? Comments, drop it in there.
You can have a conversation all day. But you know what? You know what's going to happen? Old school baseball writers are not going to vote for Cal Raleigh.
Why?
Derek Jeter didn't even make it in as a unanimous first ballot Hall of Famer.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Because one guy left him off his ballot.
Jimmy
Jim from somewhere over. I don't even know where the guy is. He won't even come forward and be like, "Yo, it was me." Like, I'll just take.
Wait, hold on. Me. I don't know the story. Tell me.
Oh, baseball writers don't have to disclose who they voted for.
No,
right?
I know, but is there a particular?
I'm just guessing it's some guy that's super old and just submitted like, I'm only going to check this guy and send it in, right? So
why don't we just narrow the search for this guy to the Boston
But
area?
You can't do it though, because it's all kept under essentially lock and key, right? We don't know. They have to have the credentials for all of this stuff, right? When it's just so dumb. Because now, like, what's the question? Like, you and I, we run this podcast. We talk about baseball.
We could be writers.
Could we fall within that media credentialed? Oh my God, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, let's get a Hall of Fame vote. Everyone out there listening.
Yes, submit us.
I don't know how to do it.
To happen.
Help us. Throw in a comment. We like you to do this, to get your submission. Actually, you know what? Like I talk to Matt all the time about other shows, and one of them is like the Dan Le Batard show. And back in the day, he ended up giving his Hall of Fame vote to, I believe it was like the audience, right? They're like, "Hey, who should I vote for?" Right? And the Hall of Fame did not like that, and they took it away from him.
Oh, Nikes.
Yeah. So he does not have it anymore. He got rid
of
his
do
status.
that.
But I'm just saying it's really funny.
Let's do this.
Right? It's like, this is where it's that, because his old joke was like, it's an old boys club. It's whatever. It's guys that are 90 that write one article a year for whatever paper that they've had it for 30 years, and they won't,
They hold on to that. Let's shake it up. Let's give Upstart Podcast votes for the damn Hall of Fame and MVP, although RJ would cancel it out. So clearly we have some disagreement. But anyway.
No.
Cal Raleigh, man, the emotional impact that man had on the game.
I would definitely give him a second place vote.
Anyway.
Emotional impact. Most emotional play. Wait, what is it? What's it called again? Most
MVP?
Oh, yeah. Most valuable. Is it MVEP? Most valuable emotional player?
This isn't working.
Yeah. You're not really digging into my emotions
RJ wants
here,
the damn Judge. What do you have? A bunch of Topps Chrome ready to be traded in there?
No, I don't.
You're sitting on a stack.
I don't.
All right. So let's pivot into cards, because we're a card people thing.
Yes. Give me the paper.
Remove Otani. Who are you buying? Buying, selling, and holding.
Buying, selling, and holding. All right. Currently.
No, buying, holding, and selling. So on the play,
yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying. Go.
Yeah, I got you.
For the Dodgers first. Go Dodgers.
Oh,
Otani's obviously a buy, hold, and if you have a nice one, sell. But you got to sit on him for as many years as you can.
Yeah. So wait, it's strictly the Dodgers. So
we'll go to the Mariners next.
All right. I thought it was league wide. Okay.
No, we're just talking World Series teams, trading cards.
Yep.
Pick whatever card you want. I don't care.
Buy, hold, sell.
What player are you like, he's going to do some damage? Go there first. Buy.
Yeah. Okay. I think Yamamoto was lights out last time. And I think we are only 1 year removed from his rookie cards. And I think he had a little bit of a downturn this season, right? So you're probably still at that point where you could go to eBay or whatnot, or whatever, whoever's got like a live auction style, even Facebook Marketplace, and you could probably still find people that have mismanaged their accounts. Because pro tip, if you get on quick enough, and even within a couple of days, there's people that have such large accounts and so many cards listed that they won't update pricing because they can't just keep up with it. So you can actually get really good deals on some cards that have elevated, within the first couple of days of whatever magic thing that person did, right? So I feel Yamamoto had a very good outing last time.
Yeah.
And I think he's kind of in that affordable range where it's kind of like you get one good card or an auto or something like that. And you can really get a good bump if they pull another, because technically if they win a second, he would be 2 years in the league to,
2 World Series.
And since he is pitching, as a pitcher, right? So Matt and I were talking about this, like Otani, outside of Otani, right? Otani probably has very favored odds to win the MVP because he is doing both pitching and hitting, right? If he hits 1 or 2 home runs or a couple RBIs,
A game.
he's heating up at the right time, right? But at the same time, if he throws one really good outing and then does pretty well on offense, or it's reversed, does really well pitching and is okay, it's just that mere fact of what he's doing is historical, right?
Yeah.
So he's probably a pretty close shoe. And otherwise, Yamamoto is going to probably get 1 to 2 starts if they don't sweep, which they probably will.
Oof.
So yeah, I'll
take that back.
I'm sorry. I will. We'll talk about this.
We'll talk about that. It's on.
Yeah. So
it will not be a sweep.
Yeah.
Vlad, you got to remember, Vlad's on fire, man.
Yeah, he doesn't pitch though.
But Otani doesn't pitch every day.
Well, he could if he wanted to.
I know, but they have late snow.
So all right. Anyways, so all right. So Yamamoto is my buy. My hold is Kershaw, because if you have anything of Kershaw, this is his last season, right? This is the last hurrah. So this is the moment of, if you have things from past, it is a good, just a good, to me, like hold value, right?
Yeah.
And then sell at this point, man, a sell would maybe be, I'd have to say a secondary, a position player. I think you're looking at maybe
Teoscar, man.
I think we were talking about that earlier because he's kind of on the way out. So this would be his high point, right? So you would maximize this because if he goes off, but no matter what, he's still solid enough that you could get a decent enough return while it's in the, Dodgers gear.
Yeah.
So
those are good choices. Let's move over to the World Series champion 2025 Toronto Blue Jays. And if Davis Schneider is not coming out of your mouth, we're going to have words. Where's he at?
Holy Schneider.
God, where'd he go?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is over there.
Yeah, he
He's
took
over
a
there.
trip back to Toronto. Hey, get some poutine.
Hi, everyone. All right, Blue Jays.
If you stuck with us this far, thanks for the support.
Yes, Blue Jays, go. Who are you buying? This is a tough one for me. I'm not joking.
All right. Buy, hold, L. I'm going to go a little bit in the reverse, I think, on this one.
All right.
I'm going to be selling Scherzer. All right. Because Scherzer had a decent outing, but at the same time, Scherzer is the very end of his lifespan.
Thank you. Why is the same principles not apply that Kershaw's? I get it. He's not Kershaw.
He's not Kershaw.
But why is his last go?
Is it?
You're right.
Has he notified that he's retiring yet? Is he going to San Diego and getting a surfboard? Is he doing all these things right as he visits? No, he's not doing it. You can see the passion in his face that he is not ready to let it go yet. Right. Yeah. Kershaw is definitely at the moment because they dug out the mound. His kids were there. He's in that process of going you know what? Yeah. There's greater things in life than me just blowing out my arm for another 2 years.
Yeah.
So, So I think Scherzer. Is going to.
So you're selling Scherzer.
Yeah, selling Scherzer.
Off with Scherzer.
Yes.
Who you hold on to?
I will hold. I swear.
Good dog on a bone, man.
His name is escaping me right now. The rookie pitcher.
Oh,
I am holding on to
Vesage or
Yesage, right?
Yeah.
Yesage. I think that's correct. Sorry, I do not have my notes in front of me because I did not know I was being interviewed today by Matt.
That's all right. I'm bringing it.
But so anyways, so up and down, he was kind of rocky in that sense, but he is at that point where I want to hold to see how the playoffs go, because you know what all it does, if for some crazy reason, good outing, they win, that it's a 2x value raw coming into next season, right? Because then, it builds up. It's just the season itself just builds up.
What I heard there is there's a chance for the Blue Jays because you said if they win.
I can't, you know what?
They're going to win.
Here's the deal.
We're not done. Go on. Go ahead. Here's the deal.
I would like to, will I be actively rooting for the Blue Jays?
I didn't even think of this. This is my favorite part now.
No, I will not be.
What? Who are you going to root for? The team that beat the Yankees last year?
I am rooting
for America. I'm rooting for baseball.
No, this is the moment where I just don't. I told Matt walking in, I'm like, I'm done with baseball. I'm out, man.
He did.
Because I wanted Seattle. Because all right, once the Yankees got ousted, I got it right. Dodgers made it. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. But then at that point, you're just rooting for Seattle so hard because you're like, I want to see something that's never been done.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, whole campaign. Oh yeah.
All right. So
and then yes.
Hold on. Where are we at?
Yes,
we're at the
So
we're
now
holding him.
Now I am at the bye.
You're at the bye.
I'm at the bye.
He's stalling for time.
I am because I think you want me to.
Who's going to go off in the World Series, RJ? Who's going to go off?
I think who's. I don't know. I think it's going to be Vlad. I do.
I mean, he's on fire. 10 out of 16.
Yeah, he is, and he's
his last 16 about 10.
To me, it's that very chip on the shoulder of, once again, we talked about, off air of he went to this whole contract dispute of like, not going to be signed, and they won't pay me an extra couple million to sign, and maybe I'll go here and do all that, whatever. But no, I want to stay in Toronto. I think he's literally playing not only at an exceptional level right now, but he is playing at a spot in his career where he just doesn't give anything, right? It's just like, hey, I'm here. I came back.
What, like he doesn't give a shit? He's just going to play?
Totally. Yeah, no, he's like, look, you came back. I've been with you guys this whole time. Like, there's no sustained pressure, right? Like, it's been 32 years since they've been in the World Series, right? The last time they essentially won was Joe Carter,
home run,
right? So, just that mere presence of they're playing with, to me, they're playing with house money. So I feel like, obviously, this is what comes back to. I don't want to root for them. I don't.
This is fun to watch. This is what the beauty. Listen, if you watch the show,
beauty.
If you've listened, hold on. No, the beauty of being me, who's not a team guy. I'm a player guy. I love players. I don't get stuck in this. I probably would. There's probably a scenario where I'd be torn.
It's trash.
Because last night in the eighth inning, I found myself like, well, shit, this is a great game, but Seattle's never been there. So I got I'm struggling with it,
man.
But not for the same reasons.
I wanted Seattle to go so hard just so that they could, during that World Series, bring out, the team from 95 and be like, look, they got you this far. And
take it home, boys.
Yep. But you know what? Good on Toronto for doing it. Because what's going to happen?
These were being
outside of potentially the Dodgers winning 2 in a row, right? If they don't, and Toronto does, it is 100% for the most part guaranteed Toronto will not make it there next year. So go back to last place where you effing belong.
Okay. Hold on a second. I don't disagree. They won't be back. I don't even know if they make the playoffs. Boston's looking good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even the Yankees weren't making the playoffs.
The Yankees are coming back.
Well, the Yankees weren't making the playoffs, and then Judge came back from the IL.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the Yankees, I think, are a lock next year. That's my call. I'm surprised.
Did you say that?
Did you say who you're
Vlad.
buying? Vlad. Yeah, that's a great choice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't sell.
On the breaking side, I just pulled a printing plate of his, and I honestly, as I pulled it, they hadn't advanced yet, and I pulled it, and it's the black 101. I'm just like, this thing is probably like $800 right now. This is crazy, I'm like, but at the same time, I'm like, but if I got all the
break, so you put it in the mail shortly thereafter.
I did. Yes, I did. Actually, they already received it, and they're very thankful. But I'm just like, but if I had all 3 versions of the printing plate, I could print my own cards.
Hear that, Tops? We're coming at you. I'm surprised you didn't sell Dante.
Bo Bichette?
I'm sorry, Bo Bichette. I'm thinking of his dad. Jesus, I'm aging myself in his life. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't sell him because I listened to the
pizza party.
I listened to the dogs bark. No, I was watching the celebration. I was looking for him. I didn't see him.
I think he's technically injured, right?
Which means he's already in Atlanta, stretching out for his new position.
Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play, and they go out and hit bombs like every day. I don't know.
I don't see. That's another team I don't like this. I don't like the Braves either. Blech.
Really? Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. I can't stand John Smoltz he's probably a nice guy in person, but just that he's almost like the Tim McCarver.
John Smoltz is our guest next week, RJ.
Get out.
He's not, but John, if you'd like, come on and talk to RJ and talk him into.
No, I respect you and I respect what you do, but out of you just in an announcing group, right? There's one guy you're just like, God.
Shut up already.
It was the Tim McCarver on Fox, right? It was Tim McCarver for a while. Tim McCarver.
This is a beautiful transition to NFL. Chris Collinsworth, for the love of God.
Oh, yeah, the guy that says everything but nothing at the same time.
Also, I mean, I'm sorry, but Patrick Mahomes is married, bro. Take it easy. Like, stop. He's a stop. Anyway.
All right. See, now we're just being mean. Now I'm just being mean. See, you got me all worked up.
We're talking about sports is what people do. And my dogs are clearly not happy with the comment about Patrick.
No, it's all good. You just got me worked up about the Blue Jays, and I'm just still salty. No joke. It's amazing the amount that a sports team that you cheer for, winning or losing, can affect your mood as the month progresses. It's really funny because every time when the Yankees make it, every time October starts, my wife is just always like,
well, see you later.
October, huh? And I'm like, yeah, it's going to be great. And so no joke, when the Yankees lost, I'm like, well, the Yankees are out. I'm like, October's over. Baseball's done. But then no joke, like the TV's back on. I'm like watching this game and she's like, what happened to October being over? And I'm like, well, I got to.
Your wife doesn't know what the month of October is because she's a White Sox fan.
Oh, man.
All right, Kenna.
Oh, man. They had 05.
They had 05. I'm kidding.
No, but even last year when they made it to the World Series, no joke. I remember the week of when the World Series started, she's like, I hate this month. She's like, this is what I've been dreading is the fact of like far, like you are, because like I'm watching all 9 innings and I'm very sorry for that because at the time the kids were a little bit littler. Now they're a little bit older and they can kind of do things on their own, but it was just like, I need some help. And I'm like, but there's like, she's like, but 1 inning can take 40 minutes. I'm like, baseball,
We have all been there with you.
Yeah.
This is why you should not be a fan of a team. You got to be a fan of players.
I am a fan of players. I am. Well, man, that's still tough because I was huge fan of Griffey growing up, but he went to Cincinnati and I just, but at the same time, I was a fan of Randy Johnson. I got to see him blossom in Arizona and then eventually destroy my team a little bit. But,
sure did. All right, so let's do it now. And we're not waiting. Blue Jays are not going to get swept. That's the bet, everybody driving to work right now is laughing because I just want. They're going to win 1 game.
Will they?
Are we going to start there? Because I'll even up the yes.
So the Dodgers just played how many games to get into the World Series?
Yeah, not many.
Against who? Like a really a good team, like a good hitting team.
I'm not saying they're not, but
no. This is where 2 things come into play.
Take the bet then.
Oh, I'll take the bet. I'll take the gentleman's agreement.
YouTube, do you hear that? Take it. Okay.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah.
We have no idea what it is.
And they're going to be outscored overall 2-1.
Oof. I feel like I need
You're going to take a parlay? You want to take a parlay? Let's do a 3. Let's do a 3 for a parlay. You ready for this?
Blue Jays have more home runs. Calling that. Guaranteed.
Blue Jays have more home runs? No.
Blue Jays. I'll take that all day long. Should I write on this very expensive plywood table right now?
It's so sand free or sandy. I don't know. What smooth?
No, any of those. Blue Jays don't get swept.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Jays are not outscored 2-1.
Get out of here, dude.
And the Blue Jays do hit more home runs than the Dodgers. They may lose, but that's happening. That's the bet. I'll have to go back and re-listen to this.
All right.
And we will throw down a wager later. Now let's go into NFL, man.
Yeah, okay.
We don't have all day. People are driving.
What's the NFL song? I don't even know.
I don't know, but I was there for it.
I don't know.
That wasn't it. But you're welcome because we didn't get sued for, if you were really good, we would have been sued for days. All right. I called at the beginning of the, I'm going to brag on myself. Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm. It's a bullseye.
You liked that one. Jackson Dart is having a hell of a year. They screwed up against the Broncos, but I'll also say this. I absolutely love Cam Scatteraboo. We're in Arizona.
I love the name.
The guy's going to have the shortest career. Somebody's going to talk to him. He's going to kill himself. Mm-hmm. He scores did you see this? He scores a touchdown, and he is so hungry for contact. There's a defensive back 5 yards in the end zone, minding his own damn business, and Cam runs at him, full force, puts his head down, and hits him. And that's one other defensive.
A penalty, yes.
No, it wasn't.
What?
No, he ran in. I was like, whatever.
I guess when you're...
So, a couple things there. Mm-hmm. Dude, stop doing that. You don't need to hurt yourself, okay?
Some guys are just built different with CTE already built in.
One, New York fans love the guy. and so do
yeah.
so do guys buying cards because I cannot get the card I want.
Back to the sell high, sell. I'm telling you right now because actions and things like this, like you've got 6 weeks.
What with the Cam?
Peak at 6 weeks.
He's gonna get hurt.
Oh, if he's doing, stuff like this is going on.
Yeah, because that's my point is defensive guys as they're prepping for the next week are gonna be like, well, yeah, you're not doing that to us.
Yep.
So they're gonna start teeing off on him when he's not expecting it, and that's gonna get him. I don't want him to get hurt.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't want anybody to get hurt. But my
you don't
God,
want to,
stop.
but I can guarantee if you look at every player in the NFL, they've all sat out for an injury at some point, right?
Cal Ripken didn't.
Actually,
man, thank you very much, everybody.
You know the crazy story behind him and Kevin Costner?
See, here we go. Go.
No, I can't tell that story.
You can tell that story.
No, we'll talk off air about it.
My God, I don't know either one of them.
Well, I can't tell the full story because I don't know the full details because it's all hearsay, right?
Okay.
But it involves a potential lost game, potential Kevin Costner, commingling with Cal's wife.
All right. Yeah. Probably
you might
that.
probably edit this out.
All right. Doesn't matter.
Edit. Yeah.
Clip.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the NFL.
Yeah. No. Back to this is what's crazy, right? I know it's but it's a man's sport and it's violent. Put your hand in the dirt and get in it, right?
Grr.
Yeah. Exactly. You don't know it till you know it or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I never played.
But keep going. I'm there.
No, but I feel on this. It's very like in the card value world. Yes, I can love a player for being gritty and he does it, and I can definitely see New York is all about that, right?
Yeah.
It just kind of fits that.
Yeah, it's definitely the vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Blue collar people lacing it up and getting it done.
Exactly. Right.
Love it.
Yeah. Exactly. Go out there, play hurt, do all this stuff. That's great. But on the card side, right? Because that's what we're in. You got to look for
corners and
openings and values, right? So, to me now is the sell high span, and then as horrible as it sounds, you wait for the injury because
it's coming.
It's coming at some point, right? And I'm not saying it's season ending or whatever it might be, but it's going to be hey, out of game, whatever, concussion, whatever it might be, right? And then that's when you buy, low, right?
Yeah. So
unfortunately, that's how we have to view it's really weird, right? When the card industry, you have to view it almost like as the stock market in that sense of they're not it's really weird to say this. They're not a person. They're a commodity because we're reliant on what they do to produce results. But at the same time, you're buying a piece of paper, which is essentially essentially a stock certificate going, I own this ownership. And they did well, so it's going to go up. And now they've done poorly, and it's going to go down. And you just have to view it more with the business acumen instead of this is the player that I'm going to ride or die with. Because there is so many times that I have held on to a card for way too long, and there's some times that I've sold a card very, very early. And we just went over this the other day in the text message group with me, you, and Brian. We had the one regret I have. And this is why I love to hate Otani and hate to love Otani at the same time.
This one stings, folks.
Because we pulled an out of gold 50 wave rookie auto and we graded it. It got a perfect 10. And we sold it. I think we sold it for $3,500 or $3,200. And we're like, holy, this is amazing. This is great. Fast forward a couple years and you don't really understand the trajectory of where he's going. And
what's that card worth now?
It's worth $13,000. That's the projected value. People have it on eBay for 16 because of where he's at in the World Series right now. And this is that moment when I went back through my entire thing. I'm just generational talent. I'm at this point, anything that I have that's a rookie of his, I cannot sell until I literally come to the point where I'm well, Matt, I'm going to retire at 85 years old.
And I'm selling.
And I will finally sell my Otani collection. And that's what we do.
That one stings, RJ. All right, real quick, because we're going to bring this thing home.
Wrap it up.
Real quick on football. You have the whole league now because it's almost midseason.
Yeah.
Hold.
So, man, you're doing all that. I have to think on the spot here.
Yeah, you do. Who are you loving? Who are you looking at and saying, that's an exciting player, I want his card?
All right.
Buy. Who you buying?
I am going to buy. This is weird because I'm looking at value. It's a weird spot. I am going to buy.
Secret.
It's not a secret. I am at this moment in time. I plead the fifth.
He doesn't want to answer.
No, this is horrible. It's totally skipping my brain right now because we've both had long days today.
No, we've
both
had
been up
brutal
since like
days.
4 a.m.
And also when we came into the little studio here,
no, all right.
we had an entire episode that we just talked to each other.
I'm buying Joe Burrow.
You know what? Brilliant
I'm
move.
buying Joe Burrow.
Brilliant move.
See, and this is why my brain was farting because I was like, Joe Scurro. I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
He's had a long day, folks. Give him a little love.
Yep. It's been
I
a
like
very
that. That's
long
actually
day.
a smart move. Buy him. He's down. People are dumping him. Things he's hurt a lot. I'm getting rid of him. All right, who you?
Because you know what's going to happen. Like think about the journeyman side, right? If you buy now, it's the downfall, not downfall, but it's a transitional period, right? Because even where he's at in his career, yes, he could come back and still perform well going forward. But at the same time, like you think of Aaron Rodgers and like they're going to have another blip later on because no player outside of like 5 maybe play for the same team the entire time. So what's going to happen? We talk about this all the time is there's 4 big booms on a card, right? It's on rookie. It's on, what is it? It's on
championship MVP.
Exactly. Championship, MVP, and retirement. Thank you, Matt. See, long day.
I'm
it's
right
on
there
those.
with you.
Well, sorry.
And
technically, you could, yeah. Championship, MVP are kind of like in this, same realm a little bit.
Yeah,
and
of
then
course,
death,
yeah,
right?
and then death.
And then, yeah, unfortunately, but
rest in peace.
Yes.
Whoever died.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So who are you? Selling?
So who am I selling at this moment in time?
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson. Everybody out there is laughing hysterically, spitting coffee. We all sold him like years ago. But anyway, go on.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you have blips, right? So you move a team. When you move a team, it pushes that, and that's why I think it's gonna happen to Burrow. Anyways,
country, let's ride. The death of Russell Wilson. That phrase right there.
Who am I? Was it selling?
Selling. Get rid of him. Dumping. Who you dumping?
Who am I dumping? I am dumping. I am going to dump. I don't know who you dumping. I don't have a good one on this one.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm probably dumping folks like, I mean, this is a no-brainer, but Spencer Rattler, that dude's done.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, in a sense of dumping, like, to me, it's not because who's going to buy him right now?
That's actually a fair point.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
nobody's buying.
There still has to be like it's got to be a downward trend or a. I think they will start
that's
to underperform.
Fair.
Like
nobody's buying Spencer
because
Rattler.
I actually honestly almost said like the Bears have had like 2 amazing wins where it's like a point each game, right? And it hasn't happened in whatever years, right? And I almost said like I would at this point dump Caleb Williams because there is.
I'd buy Caleb,
but I'm saying, but this is where we're at, right? It's the trajectory, right? You just had 2 games like that. They're like, oh, history and media hype and all this stuff like that. What happens in the next game if they lose by 15 or 14?
I don't think it matters on Caleb because Caleb's going to finally give the Bears the 4,000-yard quarterback. I think it's going to.
I hope so.
I think that's all that matters. Yeah, I think that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Who am I dumping? I'm dumping Travis Kelce. I think he's done.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a very unpopular.
No, actually, everyone was already.
They're going to the Super Bowl.
No, everyone already faded in the beginning of the season. It was all over the internet, Matt. Where have you been?
What's on it? Because he's getting married or whatever?
Yeah.
It's
too much outside of.
But I wasn't done.
Spotlight.
Here's my analysis, and you're right. Fox News, right? Put this on your channel. They're not going to lose another game.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to the Super Bowl, and he's going to retire
after they win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, or whatever they do. If they win, they win. Who can beat them? I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to just get.
I mean, the Eagles can.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. I think the Eagles proved their weakness when they got beat by the Giants.
Go Bears, go!
Hey, I'm down for the Bears. I do like the Bears. I know football's a tough one because, to your point, the next week they could be done. Like Mac Jones, who would have thunk it?
Yeah.
And what did it take for that to materialize? It took a dude getting hurt, him getting thrown in. They're like, well, guess what? Suddenly, Brock Purdy, he's still a little hurt. Every week, dude can play. And he's still on the bench because Mac Jones is lighting it up, isn't he? I don't know what happened.
We even talked about that with like quarterback situation for the Colts and down in Tampa Bay, right? Like you just have to, it's that whole weird scenario. If you can find the right system and people around you, you might actually perform to what you should be. Because you know what's crazy is there's so many people that are just like, oh, I can do that. Armchair quarterback, right? In all sports, right? Even me in baseball, I'm just like, why didn't you see that was a strike or a ball? I'm just like, well, it's coming at you at 100 plus miles an hour. It's crazy. But there's those moments when you need to find that right fit for you. And I'm kind of just glad some of these guys are finding it that were, written off. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm smiling at that comment because I found myself over the last few days as I sat on my couch working and having a beverage, watching the game, and my children are now adults, and they know that when I say, why didn't you do this, that I'm not actually right. And they look at me in my fat gut and go, really, Dad? So that's why I'm laughing, because I get different looks now. Before they look at you like you're a superhero, like, yeah, throw the ball better. My dad could. And now they're like, really, Dad? You can't even walk up the stairs without groaning and crying. That guy's out there.
It's all,
throwing. Anyway, hey, this was good, RJ. I like this.
We forgot one, right?
What?
We sold.
Oh, who you holding?
Who am I holding?
Oh, yeah, you're right. We did.
Oh, it's just
rewind.
Tom Brady. Just always holding Tom Brady.
There you go. Tom Brady. Oh, my God. I've read a story about him or heard a story about him.
Actually, sorry, back to the sell. I think it would be Saquon Barkley. Sorry, it came to me, right? Like, you like any guy that comes off of a season that they had that's like spectacular and almost record setting and all this stuff, you just got to sell.
Yeah. This is the exact way we need to end this episode. I don't know if I heard it or read it. A story about Ichiro. Now, I'm telling you this because I know you'll enjoy this. Ichiro, God, I wish I could tell you where I saw this, but somebody check me out there because I read it or heard it. Ichiro was telling a story and he's like, hey, some guy just called me and he wants to come out here and have me show him my stretching routine. Because I guess Ichiro had a, pretty intensive stretching routine to keep himself young and to play the way he played. So whoever it was like, well, who was it? Who called? He goes, I don't know. Somebody named Tom. And they're like, what do you mean, Tom Brady? Ichiro did not know who Tom Brady was.
Yeah, I believe it.
Brady reached out because, Brady's always looking to get better.
Yeah.
Ichiro's like, I don't know. Some guy named Tom Brady. Anyway, funny story. I wish I knew where I heard it, but there you go, RJ.
No.
And I'm holding both those guys.
Do you not know Montreal Expos? Like Tom Brady from the Montreal Expos?
Come on. How do you not know him, man? First round. Was he first rounder?
I don't even know.
Who knows?
At this point, right, they're all just double drafted, right? You're a good enough athlete. They'll just draft you everywhere and be like, oh, we own the rights to you. Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
I mean, look at Russell Wilson. Anyway. All right. Thanks, everybody. As always, it's been a fantastic time. Check out the Whatnot episode. I'm pointing behind me because that was last week. Pointing ahead, we got eBay Live, the head of eBay Live coming on. We've got a bunch of big-time breakers. We got some small-time breakers. We got collectors. We got it all. And we have fun doing it. So we'll see y'all soon.
Thanks, all. Take it easy.
Thanks for listening to Behind the Breaks. We appreciate you being here with us and helping us grow this community. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and YouTube.
Make sure to like, follow, or subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.